Here's why you should let your ex go first on every phone call after the breakup. Every conversation at all, not just with your ex, just in general, is kind of like a wave. So the wave builds, right? The moon's pulling on the earth or whatever the fuck the science is behind it. So the wave builds, and then all of a sudden you get to this high point where the wave crests, and then it's going to fucking splash and crash, right? And I want you to think about that wave, like the conversation with your ex, in terms of the energy that's happening. There's all this excitement that's building because you haven't talked to each other for a while. So there's a lot of like energy in the early part of the conversation, and it kind of builds up, and you get to this point where you're more comfortable. So you're saying funnier shit and you're going back and forth more. And finally, you're going to hit that high point where you kind of make each other laugh. It's kind of like bumping into your neighbor at the grocery store. Like, you can't really walk off from your neighbor until you've kind of like raised the mood up after you caught up with them. It's like you finally hit this high point, and then it's socially acceptable to walk off. So after that wave crest, what you want to do is end the conversation first. So the last thing you want is to be talking to your ex for like an hour on the phone, and all of a sudden they're yawning and they're like, well, guess I better get going. It's getting late. That's fucking boring. Plus, what it took for you to get there is that you've evaporated all sense of mystery that you had within that conversation by talking for too long. You want to end the conversation first. And it's going to feel like you're doing something wrong because there's that unrealized potential. All the time that you would have talked, the rest of the, hour that you would have talked didn't get talked about, and it leaves them wondering, it leaves them hungry for more. If you eat your whole plate of food, you're no longer hungry. Same thing with talking to your ex for too long. So make sure that you're beating them to the punch. You're feeling out the energy, that wave in the conversation. The whole time you're feeling out, hey, where are we at? Is the wave building? Did it just crest up at the top? And are we about to crash? You need to end it before that wave crashes. This is going to keep you in control of the power dynamic. This is going to keep your ex interested in you because not all the mystery has been evaporated. And it's going to signal to your ex that you are the busy, cool, fun one that has this independently happy life that you're running off and you have to go live, and your ex is at the center of your universe. Now, if you like this kind of advice, you want me to give you a step-by-step plan on how to get your ex back, click here, set up a call. Talk to you soon.